Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how dogs actually provide health benefits for people. And as I would like to remind everyone, I have no formal medical training. I am not a chemist. I am not a doctor, nor do I pretend to be one. I do not encourage the use of any substances, legal or illegal, and this video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. Okay, so let me get back to my page here on my notes. So, there are actually many studies providing why dogs are actually great for health, mental, and actually physical. So first is companionship. So many people actually don't have a lot of companionship in their life, whether that's just maybe they moved somewhere new, or maybe, for example, with lockdowns, they didn't have anybody. And dogs actually provide a huge mental health benefit for companionship because the human psyche thrives on companionship. Dog ownership actually has been shown to lower blood pressure and improve stress responses. And the reason that it improves stress responses is probably because you have to go through stress with your dog sometimes. But overall, dogs are actually great at lowering your blood pressure. Dogs also encourage movement, which is really beneficial for a lot of Americans, because when a dog is really hyper and excited and wants to go for a walk or something, then you got to start moving, you know? And so that's great for a lot of Americans who otherwise would be more so stationary all the time. Dogs make us way more social and actually appealing to other people. So a lot of people kind of overlook this one, but this is actually great. Dogs actually open us to more social interactions. So as social people, as social beings, I guess we could say, humans, we love social interaction, and dogs often bring people together because people love dogs. And it also makes people more appealing in terms of attractiveness. That's also been studied. Overall increase in mood, because dogs tend to make people more happy, releasing more of the chemical compounds in their brain that make them happy overall. Dogs also help senior citizens with cognitive function and social well-being and interaction. Now, this one might actually have to do a little bit more with, dogs that have been trained to be, appropriate around senior citizens, but it still nonetheless is extremely useful because I'm wearing my dog shirt today, if anybody noticed. Dogs are actually amazing for the mental health of senior citizens. They're a lot, depends on the dog, but dogs are typically happy to see you, and people love that. And it's funny, even when I have a dog that jumps a little too much, I've noticed that senior citizens honestly love dogs that are even shouldn't be jumping too much, but honestly. They also help with isolation, because a lot of people struggle with isolation now in the days of the internet and obviously with restrictions around the world, and dogs can help to buffer that burden a little bit, as well as help you get out of the house to meet more people. Responsibility and crisis control. So dogs actually help a lot with responsibility. This is less of a this plays more into mental health than it does physical health, obviously, but with responsibility, you have to get up in the morning to feed the dog, and you have to make sure you feed the dog at night and let them out and train them and things like that. And that actually helps a lot with people's mental abilities. And it also helps with crisis control. So when certain things happen with your dog, as I've had some pretty bad crises with my dog, it actually helps you to be more able to handle stressful situations. It also helps you to be more mindful of your surroundings and your situations, because you always have to be kind of on guard for your dog, especially if your dog's really relaxed and you might be going in an area where there's people cooing at them and trying to get them all excited, or there's another dog that really hates your dog. You have to be more mindful, and that actually helps with a lot of situations, because it helps with cognitive function, as well as motivation and discipline, because dogs motivate us all the time to do things we don't want to do. But that is a great part of dog ownership, because it helps us to learn that we have to do things we don't want to do, which is extremely important for mental health, and as well as the fact of the matter that even when we don't want to do things, that's when discipline comes in and not always motivation. But that is my list for you today, guys. I think dogs are amazing. Anybody who disagrees with me, You can argue with me in the comments, I guess. Granted, this does apply to pets in general, but mainly more to dogs than cats, simply because of the way dogs interact with humans, more so than cats. Cats have a more, you know, roommate type vibe with humans, less than a dogs who are like, you're my best friend now. But I have 3 dogs. I love my dogs. I have a Saint Bernard, I have a Golden Doodle, and a Border Collie, and I absolutely love them. They all hang out together. The Golden Doodle's the oldest, and she's probably the biggest troublemaker, believe it or not. And then the St. Bernard, we're still training. He's only 10 or 11 months old now. Oh, 11 months old now. Oh, wow, he's grown up. And he's a big boy. But anyways, let me know what you guys have to say in the comments below. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. And hit that notification bell for more notifications later on. As well as, if you are on Rumble, please follow my channel, hit that Rumble button, and comment on this video. I will see all of you in the next one. And remember to keep those shoulders back and down when you lift.